Good morning, sir, classmates. A blessed day to everyone. Sit back, relax, and allow me to take this opportunity to share with you my report presentation in teaching profession. According to Kim Chu, sa classroom, may batas. And we, as a citizen of our country, we also have rules and regulations to follow. And we are obliged to comply to the rule of law that is being mandated by the Philippine Constitution. These rules are what we call the laws of the land. It includes all legal and equitable rules defining human rights and duties and providing protection and enforcement both between the state and its citizens and between citizens. Now, the objective of this is to ensure peace and order and promote justice for every individual. Oftentimes, we hear persons addressing certain individuals as Your Honor or referring to them as honorable. But do they really deserve the title of respect? As it is defined, the term honorable is an adjective showing great respect or self-respect. In the United States, honorable is a courtesy title applied to persons or distinction in legal or civic life. It refers, therefore, to a person known of high moral integrity. Now, considering the definition, I have to admit that there is one person whose profession is highly entitled to be addressed as Your Honor. And that is a teacher. Let me prove to you why. In teaching profession, we also have rules to exercise. As being the role models for students, teachers must follow a professional code of ethics. And this code ensures that students receive a fair, honest, and uncompromising education. And this is what we call the Code of Ethics for professional teachers. Now, under this code, we have the introductory statement, which is the preamble. And under the preamble, we have the Article 1. But before digging deep into that, let's first understand what this Code of Ethics for professional teachers is all about. Well, the Preamble and Article 1 is my topic, representing to you by yours truly, Marieta P. Renegado. Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers under Resolution number 435, Series of 1997. Pursuant to the provisions of Paragraph E, Article 11 of Republic Act number 7836, otherwise known as the Philippine Teachers Professionalization Act of 1994, and Paragraph A, Section 6, Presidential Decree number 223, as amended, the Board for Professional Teachers hereby adopt the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers. Well, this means that a professional code of ethics outlines teachers' primary responsibilities to their students and defines their role in a student's life. Educators must demonstrate impartiality, integrity, and ethical behavior at all times. And it is the guide for teachers to know the correct and acceptable conduct, what to do or should not do. Under this code, we have 13 articles. Let me share to you the preamble. Teachers are duly licensed professionals who possesses dignity and reputation with high moral values as well as technical and professional competence in the practice of their noble profession. They strictly adhere to observe and practice this set of ethical and moral principles, standards, and values. Well, preamble is the introductory statement. It is an introductory part of a constitution or statute that usually states the reason for and the intent of the law. Well, to explain this, a teacher should care for its reputation. A teacher must have the values and dignities and must be a role model. To be a licensed professional, a teacher should pass the licensure examination for teachers, or what we call the LET exam. And as an educator, it is important to practice a set of ethical and moral principles, standards, and values that is worthy to be emulated. We have 13 articles in the Code of Ethics. And let me present to you the Article 1, which is the scope and limitations. Under Section 1, the Philippine Constitution provides that all educational institutions shall offer quality education for all competent teachers. Committed of its full realization, the provision of this code shall apply. Therefore, to all teachers in schools in the Philippines. Well, Section 1 means that every teacher shall actively ensure that teaching is the noblest profession, and it shall manifest genuine enthusiasm and pride in teaching as a noble calling. All the teachers are mandated to provide the best quality of education they can offer inside the education institution premises. It means that if you love your work, it's a natural flow for you to follow the rules. Under Section 2, this code covers all public and private school teachers in all educational institutions at the preschool, primary, elementary, and secondary levels, whether academic, vocational, special, technical, or non-formal. The term teacher shall include industrial arts or vocational teachers and other persons performing supervisory and or administrative functions in all schools at the aforesaid levels, whether on full-time or part-time basis. Well, Section 2 means that every teacher, either public or private schools, even if you are teaching in primary or elementary, even every teacher shall uphold the highest possible standards of quality education. And it shall make the best preparation for the career of teaching and shall be at its best at all times in the practice of the profession. This includes the principals, supervisors, even if they are not totally teaching inside a classroom, as long as they are having their license. Therefore, I concluded the Preamble and Article 1 means that teachers who have no license or are not included in the group of professional teachers. All teachers, both public and private school in all levels, whether they are academic, vocational, special, technical, or non-formal, are included in the definition of professional teacher. They are required for professional license and subject to the code of ethics for professional teachers. Well, hope you learned something from me today. Thank you for paying heed today. And I'm sharing to you this quote from Lila Coca. If you set a good example, you need not worry about setting rules. And the more reflective you are, the more effective you are. Indeed, you can't be a good teacher or even a good person if you can't reflect on your actions. Teachers need to reflect on what they taught, how they felt, and how the class responded. Remember, whatever our calling or station in life, the call is always to serve. And in the name of service, we should serve with code of ethics, equipped with the laws of the land. Thank you, and that's all for today. Again, this is Marietta P. Renegado, your reporter about the Preamble and Article 1. God bless everyone.